Imagine the resonant beats of ancient Indian drums, the soulful strains of the veena, and the chants that echo through time. These sounds evoke images of mighty warriors and celestial weapons, holding stories that transcend generations. Among these legendary tales, the Brahmastra and Brahmashira stand out as epitomes of divine power and responsibility. These weapons, described in ancient texts, were not mere tools of war but symbols of ultimate authority and cosmic balance. The Brahmastra and Brahmashira are central to the epics, the Mahabharata and the Ramayana. Their very mention instills awe and reverence. These weapons, bestowed by the gods themselves, were capable of unparalleled destruction. Yet their use was governed by strict ethical codes, reflecting the ancient Indian values of dharma, duty, and karma, action. The stories surrounding these divine armaments are as much about the wielder's morality as they are about the weapon's might. In the heart of these tales lies a deep philosophical inquiry into the nature of power and its rightful use. The Brahmastra and Brahmashira are not merely historical artifacts, but living legends that continue to inspire and caution. They remind us of the delicate balance between using power for justice and the peril of unchecked ambition. As we delve into the origins and descriptions of these legendary weapons, we uncover not just their physical attributes, but the profound messages they carry. The Brahmastra, often referred to as the weapon of Brahma, the creator, is one of the most revered and potent weapons in Hindu mythology. It is said that when this weapon is invoked, it can annihilate entire armies and bring about catastrophic changes in the natural world. The Brahmastra's power is such that it can destroy the very fabric of reality, making it a weapon of last resort, one that could be unleashed only in dire circumstances. In various texts, the Brahmastra is described as an arrow imbued with the energy of 1,000 suns. Its activation required intense concentration and the recitation of sacred mantras. Only the most disciplined and virtuous warriors could wield it, as it demanded not just physical strength but also spiritual purity. The Mahabharata recounts how Arjuna, the Pandava prince, was granted this weapon by Dronacharya, his revered teacher, but was cautioned against using it recklessly. The Brahmastra's significance transcends its destructive capabilities. It symbolizes the ultimate responsibility that comes with great power. The wielder of the Brahmastra must be acutely aware of the consequences of their actions. This weapon was not just a tool of war, but a test of moral integrity. Its use signified the wielder's commitment to upholding dharma and justice, even in the face of overwhelming odds. Different texts offer variations in the description and invocation of the Brahmastra. For instance, in the Ramayana, Lord Rama uses the Brahmastra to defeat the formidable demon king Ravana, showcasing its unparalleled potency. Despite its terrifying power, the Brahmastra's role in these epics is always tied to the greater good, emphasizing the ethical considerations that govern its deployment. The tales of the Brahmastra's power are as varied as they are awe-inspiring. According to legend, the Brahmastra could summon a firestorm that would incinerate any target, leaving no trace behind. Its effects were not limited to the physical realm. They could extend to the metaphysical, disrupting the balance of nature and the cosmic order. Such was its fearsome reputation that even the thought of its use invoked dread among both gods and mortals. In addition to its destructive force, the Brahmastra was believed to possess the power to nullify other divine weapons. This made it not only an offensive weapon, but also a defensive one, capable of protecting the wielder from other supernatural threats. This dual capability underscored the Brahmastra's role as a symbol of ultimate authority and protection, entrusted only to the most worthy individuals. However, the use of the Brahmastra came with severe consequences. Ancient texts warn that the misuse of this weapon could lead to severe repercussions, including the depletion of the wielder's life force and the potential to bring about a curse on the land. This aspect of the Brahmastra's mythology highlights the profound understanding that power, if not wielded responsibly, can lead to one's downfall and widespread devastation. The Brahmastra's mythical powers also serve as a metaphor for the intense inner strength and discipline required to control one's baser instincts. The invocation of the Brahmastra was not merely a physical act, but a spiritual exercise. demanding the utmost concentration and purity of mind. This duality of physical destruction and spiritual significance makes the Brahmastra a fascinating study in the ancient Indian perception of power and its rightful use. While the Brahmastra was already a weapon of unimaginable power, the Brahmashira was considered its even more formidable counterpart. Named after the creator god Brahma's 4 heads, Shira, the Brahmashira was said to be 4 times more potent than the Brahmastra. Its invocation was rare, and its potential for destruction was so great that its mere existence was a closely guarded secret among the ancient sages and warriors. The Brahmashira's power was not just a magnification of the Brahmastra's capabilities, it embodied a level of destruction that could alter the very course of history. The Mahabharata describes the Brahmashira as a weapon that could destroy the world itself if not controlled properly. Its use required not just immense skill, but also a deep understanding of the cosmic laws that governed the universe. One of the most notable mentions of the Brahmashira is in the Mahabharata, during the epic battle between Arjuna and Ashwatthama. Both warriors, in a moment of intense conflict, invoked the Brahmashira against each other. However, realizing the catastrophic consequences of their actions, they were urged by the gods to withdraw their weapons. This incident underscores the Brahmashira's unparalleled potency and the grave responsibility of its wielders. The Brahmashira's mythological significance extends beyond its destructive capabilities. It represents the ultimate test of a warrior's virtues and wisdom. The decision to use such a weapon was not merely a tactical one, but a profound moral choice. The Brahmashira, thus, serves as a powerful reminder of the ethical dilemmas that come with great power, echoing the timeless message that true strength lies in restraint and wisdom. Brahmastra versus Brahmashira. A comparative insight. The Brahmastra and Brahmashira, while similar in their divine origins and destructive potential, differ significantly in their scope and implications. The Brahmastra, as a weapon of Brahma, was revered for its precision and controlled impact. It was designed to target specific enemies or locations, embodying the principle of targeted justice. Its use, though devastating, was seen as a necessary measure to uphold Dharma in extreme circumstances. In contrast, the Brahmashira's power was far more expansive and indiscriminate. It symbolized the ultimate form of destruction, capable of annihilating vast swathes of land and life. The Brahmashira was not just a weapon but a force of nature, embodying the uncontrolled fury of creation itself. Its invocation was a last resort, reserved for moments of absolute necessity when no other means could restore balance. The ethical considerations surrounding these weapons also set them apart. The Brahmastra's invocation required a deep sense of responsibility and moral clarity. Its wielder had to be a paragon of virtue, capable of discerning the right moment to unleash such power. On the other hand, the Brahmashira's use demanded an even higher level of restraint and wisdom, given its capacity for widespread destruction. The legends of these weapons offer profound insights into the ancient Indian understanding of power and morality. They highlight the nuanced approach to warfare and justice, where the use of force was always tempered with ethical considerations. The Brahmastra and Brahmashira, thus, stand as timeless symbols of the delicate balance between strength and responsibility, reminding us of the eternal struggle to wield power wisely. Symbolic significance, power and responsibility. The Brahmastra and Brahmashira are not merely tales of destruction, they are symbolic representations of the profound responsibilities that come with power. In the ancient Indian context, these weapons reflect the intricate relationship between the wielder's morality and their ability to control immense forces. They serve as metaphors for the inner battles that every individual faces, where the true test of character lies in the judicious use of power. The Brahmastra symbolizes the precision and focus required to wield power responsibly. It represents the idea that true strength lies in the ability to target injustice without causing unnecessary harm. This weapon, with its targeted impact, underscores the principle of measured response and the importance of using power judiciously. It teaches that with great power comes the duty to act with discernment and restraint. The Brahmashira, on the other hand, embodies the ultimate challenge of containing uncontrolled power. It serves as a reminder of the devastating consequences of unchecked ambition and the need for wisdom in moments of crisis. The Brahmashira's immense destructive potential symbolizes the dangers of absolute power and the moral dilemmas that come with it. It teaches that the true mark of a great warrior is not just their strength but their ability to choose restraint over destruction. These weapons, therefore, are not just artifacts of mythology but reflections of timeless values. They highlight the eternal struggle between the use of power for good and the temptations of unrestrained force. The legends of the Brahmastra and Brahmashira continue to resonate, offering valuable lessons on the ethical use of power and the responsibilities that come with it. Lessons from Ancient Legends, Ethical Reflections. The stories of the Brahmastra and Brahmashira are rich with ethical reflections that transcend time and culture. They offer profound insights into the nature of power, responsibility, and the human condition. These legends remind us that power, in any form, is a double-edged sword that must be wielded with great care and wisdom. The lessons from these ancient tales are as relevant today as they were thousands of years ago. One of the key lessons is the importance of restraint and discernment. The Brahmastra and Brahmashira, despite their immense power, were not weapons to be used lightly. Their invocation required a deep understanding of the consequences and a commitment to the greater good. This teaches us that true power lies not in the ability to destroy, but in the wisdom to know when and how to use it. Another important lesson is the concept of dharma, or righteous duty. The wielders of these weapons were bound by a strict code of ethics, reflecting the ancient Indian belief that power must always be aligned with justice and righteousness. This underscores the idea that those who hold power have a moral obligation to use it for the benefit of all, rather than for personal gain or vengeance. Finally, these legends highlight the transformative power of inner strength and discipline. The invocation of the Brahmastra and Brahmashira required not just physical prowess, but spiritual purity and mental fortitude. This reflects the belief that true power comes from within, and that the greatest battles are often fought in the realm of the spirit and mind. These ancient legends, with their rich symbolism and ethical teachings, continue to inspire and guide us. They remind us of the timeless values of responsibility, restraint, and righteousness, offering a powerful testament to the enduring wisdom of the past. Conclusion: the echoes of power in mythology. The tales of the Brahmastra and Brahmashira are more than just stories of ancient weapons. They are timeless reflections on the nature of power and the human condition. These legends, steeped in mythological grandeur, offer profound lessons on the ethical use of power and the responsibilities that come with it. They remind us that with great power comes great responsibility, and the true measure of a warrior lies in their ability to wield that power wisely. In the echoes of ancient Indian music and the imagery of mighty warriors, the Brahmastra and Brahmashira stand as enduring symbols of divine authority and ethical responsibility. They teach us that power, in any form, must be used with discernment and restraint, guided by the principles of justice and righteousness. These ancient legends continue to resonate, offering valuable insights into the timeless struggle to balance strength and morality. As we reflect on the stories of the Brahmastra and Brahmashira, we are reminded of the delicate balance between power and responsibility. These legends, with their rich symbolism and ethical teachings, offer a powerful testament to the enduring wisdom of the past. They inspire us to strive for a higher standard of virtue and integrity, reminding us that true strength lies not in the ability to destroy, but in the wisdom to use power for the greater good. In the end, the Brahmastra and Brahmashira are not just weapons of myth, but symbols of the eternal quest for justice and righteousness. They remind us that the greatest battles are fought within, and the true test of a warrior lies in their ability to wield power with wisdom and compassion. These ancient legends continue to inspire and guide us, offering timeless lessons on the ethical use of power and the responsibilities that come with it.